The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Friday.
God.
You are looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas, where it is very gloomy. It's very post-Halloween-esque outside. Thanks for changing the backgrounds, Chris, as we speak. Oh, no one sees that. I'm sorry. I didn't realize we weren't on the air. It is 72 degrees. The high is 76. The low is 57.
Man, I'm tired of you shooting birds at my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is Shannon. He is Nate. This is Kurt. Chris Beam is in the back, keeping us live and local. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together.
Yes, sir.
We make
Well, I
Hanging
like
with the
that.
Boys. Together. We make Hanging with the Boys. The sports talk equivalent of Braille people. D.
All the way with these, baby. These ain't gonna make our practice.
When we speak.
Brought to you each and every day by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Now, hold on. What did you, because now my headphones is messed up. What did you?
Uh-oh.
Did you hit a button?
Did you hit a button? There is a button right here if you
Yeah.
hit it.
Oh, there I am. I'm back now, baby.
You back.
You back?
I'm back.
Hey.
So me and Nate might fight before the end of the show.
Good to see Nate's all in.
Nate's on something.
Nate's all
today.
in, baby. Let's
He's
go.
all in. He's standing up. What you all in on?
He pushing Jerry's agenda.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Jesse, you're gonna have to do more with less this year.
Glad to see you ironed your shirt with a brick this morning.
Yeah, I did.
Very nice. Tucked it in and everything.
I'm
He's ready to
loving
go.
life.
He's
Three
not even
pumps.
sitting down
What's up,
today.
3 pumps?
Hey,
All right.
Chris had
Thank
to-
God it's Friday.
Chris had to readjust the camera because Nate's refusing to sit down on the
Not
show.
even taking his backpack off.
Nope.
I
Ready to
feel
get
so
out that
this
door.
show
He's looking straight up.
If this show goes like the other previous shows, the other shows are starting to act like our show, fellas.
What?
They're
Yes.
deviating off of football.
They
I'm
losing
like,
interest
this
already?
This is too early. We got 10 games left. Come on, man.
Oh, it could be a long second half of the season. Jesse, what's your shirt say over there?
My shirt says,
Me and God versus whoever want to lose.
There you go.
Ah,
my
man.
God is awesome.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Kurt, what's yours say?
Go
It's got a fish on the arm.
Marlon.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's a big old
wearing
fish.
wearing the colors,
All
supporting
right.
the colors.
Me too.
Me too. We also kind of got
For another week.
yeah.
We'll see what happens. Any hope at all? Where's your well, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that with scores. I was gonna say, do you have any faith at all that they're gonna
Any fake? Faith.
Faith.
Oh, okay.
Faith in the team to pull one out.
Oh yes, they're gonna
in
pull this
Atlanta.
out, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Everybody,
whoa.
You
And
said
I'm just
that,
going
no,
off
as he
you
grabbed
said
his
that
belt.
as you grabbed your
I'm
pants.
going.
I looked up and I was like, oh, he
Hey,
is bugging
hey,
today.
bro.
Look, you said that and you went to grabbing
I'm
at your
going
belt
with-
and waist. I said, oh, I said he
I'm
ready to
going
go
off
for
what
real.
other
For real.
shows have said.
What have they said?
They're telling every kind of way we can beat Kirk Cousins and this Atlanta Falcons team, only to a man and a woman to vote against the Cowboys. How you gonna tell us how we can win, and then at the end of the show, well, but I'm still going with Atlanta.
Oh, so everybody's going with Atlanta. huh?
You got to give that hope.
Everybody except me.
That hopium.
The last time I was in Atlanta, boy, I was on cloud
Is
nine.
that the last time?
Ooh, yeah, that's the last time I was in Atlanta doing things
Yeah.
in Atlanta, in a basement in Atlanta.
Doing very Atlanta-esque things.
Hey, yes, sir.
In a basement.
Dirty bird.
Why you think I'm standing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excited. At attention.
Can't sit down. Might knock over the what's it called. Sit down. You
baby
gotta
boy.
stand up.
Hey, I'm quiet. Be quiet. I'm be quiet.
You can elaborate if you'd like.
On that right there, I couldn't see her. We were in the basement.
But he an offensive lineman.
Wow.
He know what that hope. No. I'm sorry.
Stop.
I'm sorry.
Ding,
Yeah,
ding.
you just got us all in trouble.
We all in
Justin.
trouble
Thank
now.
you.
Got
We all
himself in trouble.
Why don't you run the show,
That's
Shannon? Why
your
don't you
boy.
run the show?
Yo, boy.
Yeah, run the show, Shannon.
I'm trying. I have a very imposing figure that won't sit down today with his backpack on. He's ready to jump out of the
Tugging at
bus,
his belt.
Chris. He's jumping out of the bus.
Wow.
Just thank the bus driver.
Yeah. Thank the bus driver and get your experience before you leave.
So
Okay.
what did Kurt write today?
Kurt wrote a bunch of nonsense, so we're
Bunch
going
of
to take
nonsense.
calls. 888-855-2297. We will take calls today at some point. I'm kidding. Kurt did not write nonsense.
No, it's just filler.
He did
Take calls.
He did call out that Dan Orlovsky of ESPN said Dallas has a straight line offense. They just line up and hope they out execute the other team. No movement at all. Do you former players agree with what your eyes tell you and what Dan Orlovsky says?
The eyes tell me that. The numbers tell me that. I mean, the Cowboys.
The fans tell you
the
that?
fans tell me that. The Cowboys are bottom half of the league, bottom third in the league when it comes to motion. Whether it was.
What are you doing
Oh, that's the ranking
today?
of the quarterbacks. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Good God.
He's,
you know what?
he's checked out.
Just leave.
I mean, this is the Marriott. He's just checked out.
Yeah, this
Chris,
Omni, whatever it is.
Does he get his $10 if he just leaves now?
I'll give him 10.
All right, get out of here. Go.
I'll
Go
give
home.
him his 10.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna be quiet.
Go have lunch with Michelle.
Yeah.
Take an early day and just go.
I'm just gonna be quiet. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You weren't even speaking. It was your phone.
Shut up, Siri.
But the Cowboys, that's been their formula, and for us to be in the 8th game in the 9th week of the season, we're still talking about things that should have been accomplished in training camp and OTAs. Back to the basics.
Or Nate's preseason, the first 4 games.
No, not even Nate's preseason. The real preseason. Right? Like, we're still talking about lining up. We're still talking about on your first 15 scripted plays. The first 15 scripted plays, you have communication issues. You have your quarterback in the media talking about guys need to do more when they leave here. Guys need to study more.
Yeah, so I'm glad you brought that up. Dak quote, guys got to study. Guys got to do some work outside of this. Guys got to step up. That's what I've alluded to in weeks before about being a pro. What is he saying? Because that's some very pointed.
Getting a little testy there.
You don't hear Dak. He's basically all chunking folks out, right? Under the bus and without saying names, but
when you back there
Saying names.
and those teams, those offensive linemen are turning the corner with bad intentions of teeing off on you over and over and over and over again, and you like, dog, how are we blowing assignments? Like, they came off a bye week, and in the first 15 scripted plays, you had communication issues. Guys were not blocking the right people off a bye. That tells, and then when you have. Dak's one of these guys, you can go back to, he's a sociology major. He's really into the mental parts of things and the leadership and all that kind of stuff. Dak has always been very, very measured with the things he says, how he says them, who he says them to, who he says them about. So when he comes out and says things like that, that they need to study, they need to do more when they leave here.
he's had it.
Yeah, that is your quarterback looking over there. That's the equivalent to when Nate was playing. We saw the clip, and Troy's like, "We're not running the daycare around here. I can't be the only one around here doing stuff. I need coaches to get in these guys' butt and tell them to da-da-da-da." Yeah. All that Troy was saying. This is the Dak version of that. This is that. This is exactly that. It's Troy saying, "What the hell are we doing? We are professionals in here. I can't be the one always going around telling these other professionals what they're supposed to be doing." Dak is saying, "What are we? We are 3 and 4. We keep having the same conversations week in and week out. We gotta be more disciplined. We gotta execute. We gotta be more consistent. We gotta. What the hell are we doing as professionals?"
Yesterday's practice, I guess, went a little long, the morning one, because they
kept having to work on communications and thing. And somebody asked McCarthy, was the youth of the team to blame? You know, they're still learning. And he said, we're past that point. We're still working on concepts that you install throughout the spring and through training camps. So we're still in that realm.
You remember about 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago when a head coach got fired when he said, man, that snap count is messing us up. And the quarterback said, for real? Is that where basically he said, well, Trayvon, is this where we at? This far into the season?
What you took from that?
And you ain't holding guys accountable for a snap count I've been using all my career? That's basically what this quarterback said. We need some changes. And I'm like Jesse now. You can't fix what's wrong if it ain't gonna start at the top. You know.
Well, how far we talking about the top?
I mean, all the way from Mr. Jones on down.
Well, that's not happening.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying Mr. Jones need to be gone. I'm not saying. No, I'm saying you got to talk to your guys. You got to go in and say, Mr. Jones, you got to talk to you guys, or Steven, whoever that guy is, or Will McClay, our head coach. You got to get guys going in the right direction for your quarterback. 5 weeks ago now, it's going to be, I say, this kid is taking too many hits. It's going to catch up with him. He's throwing the ball in the wrong places. It's going to catch up with him. Well, the last 2 weeks, it have caught up with him. Now we getting these type of statements. Your team is starting to come unglued. It's probably already unglued, and we seeing the remnants of it right now.
How do you fix it? Can you? Is it too late?
Call Rich.
I mean, is there a fix? Because it sounds like, I mean, you've got every aspect of the only position group you really haven't heard from is offensive line. I mean,
And they don't talk.
Do what?
Those guys don't talk.
No. But that's what I'm saying. You've now heard your quarterback. You've heard your wide receiver group. You've heard your DB group. You've heard your
Make no
defensive
bones
line
about
group.
it. Some of the dudes he talking about, the dudes up front too.
Yeah.
Because he talking about them too.
He talking about everybody, man.
Like they're not absolved of being in this equation of guys need to do more when they leave here. And you know, like,
Well, I'm just saying you've heard frustration from every single group, and you normally don't. Normally, they're pretty good about keeping things in house. The last 4 weeks, every one of those groups, whether some of those guys aren't even playing, have talked about their frustrations or calling other guys out. And usually it's a guy here, a guy here. It's even coaches. You've heard coaches sound like they're throwing their hands up, like I don't know what the hell's going on.
Because they're at a point in time right now, there is no more back to the basics that you can get. We're in the ninth. There is no more. We are at the basic bottom floor. There's nothing we can do, and it is frustrating because as a coach and for Michael from Pittsburgh, like every single day he has to feel the pressure of the end is nearing.
Mm-hmm. One way or the other.
One way or another, the end is nearing, and when you wake up in the morning, you want to be able to wake up with the expectancy that today is going to be a day that the light bulb goes off. And then you realize I'm in week 9 of this thing. And week 9 on a friggin' Thursday, we got to take a longer time in install because guys can't get communicate. You know how deflating that has to be? Is that how am I going to get these men to get ready for a battle on Sunday when on Thursday in the 9th week of an NFL season with professional athletes, we can't get the basics. And according to what they've all been saying, we've been working on the basics for weeks now.
You know what you just made me want to do? If I put myself in Coach McCarthy's position, I want to quit. I want to be like, I can't with this team, with this group. I've tried. It's week 9. I've tried everything I can. I've called them out publicly. I'm doing everything I can behind the scenes. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Go to commercial break?
Start naming names.
I mean, that's a good point. Like, imagine how frustrated he's got to be. Like, I've got
And I laugh because like Coach Schottenheimer was speaking the other day, and this is my cynical mind thinking. This is Messy Jess taking over, but
Messy Jesse, I like it.
like he's starting to say things that's, again, this is just Messy Jesse, and this is my cynical mind. He's starting to talk about like, yeah, I'm a proponent of the motions and the bunch formations and doing all these different things. And to me, that is the bullhorn saying to others, hey, so when I ask for a new job, when I go and put my name,
this ain't me.
This ain't me. Just want to put that out there. I want all you other coaches out there that's going to take head coaching jobs and maybe looking for OC, colleges, professionals. I just want to tell y'all, I'm up here saying I'm a proponent for motion, pre-snap, at snap. I'm a proponent for bunch formations and different formations. I'm all for that. That what he's saying, I ain't saying that because he sees the writing on the wall.
We need to go to this break, and I want to talk about that a little bit more, the emotions and all of that, if that's okay.
Yes, absolutely. When we come back from break and phone calls, 888-855-2297, come back and join us on Hanging with the Boys. Nate will speak.
How's Wingstop sound? Crispy, juicy classic wings, sauced and tossed in those 11 soul-satisfying flavors. Paired with hand-cut seasoned fries, house-made honey mustard, blue cheese, or signature Wingstop ranch. I think you've heard enough. Get your flavor delivered at wingstop.com.
This is Nate Newton from Hanging with the Boys, and Wingstop is here to bring the flavor to game day as the official wings of the Dallas Cowboys. Order now by downloading the Wingstop app or ordering online at wingstop.com.
Hey, Cowboys fans, a 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Hey, Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle.
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
We got big personalities. We got big hair, big belt buckles. We got fans all across this big state and enemies in every other one. We even got a big star on the 50-yard line. Smirnoff knows football is a we thing, an experience that is best enjoyed together. With good drinks and good folks home or away, we rally together. We cry together, and we always rally cry together because, most of all, we got big love for them boys. Smirnoff, we do game days. Please drink responsibly.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every day by blockchain.com. Thank you, blockchain.com. Kurt?
Yes, tell me.
Get ready for the ultimate game day experience. Thanks to 7-Eleven, you could win VIP experience to the Cowboys versus Bengals showdown on December the 9th. Just text Cowboys VIP to 711-711 for your chance to win premium club tickets, sideline passes, travel, and more. Don't miss out. Enter now. No purchase necessary. Ends on 11/20. So I have 20 more days to read this library. Must be 18 or older in the USDC. Void where prohibited. Message and data rates may apply. Visit bit.ly/go711-711 for full details and non-text entry. So 7-Eleven, send us something else to read after the 20th so I can keep getting Kurt involved in the show.
Sure.
All right. So Nate, you had something you wanted to say about motion and changing up formations.
Yeah, and I know Jess was just repeating what a coach had said, and we wasn't deep into the motion thing and how it helps or don't help. But if we're still going over stuff we couldn't get through it during training camp and OTAs. Don't you know if you motion from the left side of the field to the right side of the field, that is a great chance that the play gonna change? So if guys can't just line straight up and look at the coverage and understand what's gonna happen, or look at the pass rushing, don't you think it'd be even more confusion? That's
maybe that's why they're not doing it.
Yeah. So, Michael from Pittsburgh. I mean, maybe he do know what he's doing. I mean, because it's a lack of knowledge over there with your players. Maybe, I don't know. We don't know these kids' capabilities, what they thinking. But the basic you are in the NFL, normally that means you are a top flight, I mean, your talent is way above. When you see teams that can just line up in a set formation,
because they don't have to do all that.
They don't have to do all that. They got
back in the 90s.
Yeah, they got the power.
Yeah.
They got the power to thump you. They got the power to thump you. And in today's NFL, that don't work.
So if before we get to calls, I know we got a couple of guys on the line. If you're having these issues, like you said, Jesse, in week, what is this, 9?
Yes. Week 9, game 8.
Week 9.
What is it? Week 9?
Yeah.
Week 9, game 8.
Week 9, game 8. Is that your coach is basically telling the media, I'm doing all I can do?
No,
Is it
nope.
Is it lie on the coach or is it lie on the players?
Both. Because and forgive me because I don't remember who said it on my show. Forgive me, but one of them said it on my show and it made a great point. And I said, you know what? You're right. It's on both of them. Mm-hmm. Because if you're a teacher and everybody in your class is failing,
test is too hard.
You ain't teaching properly.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a coach and we're still having the same issues, part of it has to be the way that you're teaching it. Part of it, yes, has to be that some of the guys aren't learning it properly or aren't putting in the necessary work.
So adjust to figure out how they learn.
That is a part of coaching.
Right.
Like it is a teach. Like a coach is nothing but a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's a teacher, a little bit of therapist, a little bit of a CEO and managing. Like it's all those encompassed in one. So if what I'm trying to convey to the team, and in week 8 of the season, games played, you still haven't picked it up. Either I have turned you all the way off, I'm remedial, or what you're teaching or how you're teaching the translation is not there. Mm-hmm. And all of those could be true, which has created an absolute toxic atmosphere and an atmosphere that is not working for all parties involved. And ultimately, what does that lead to? It's going to lead to this whole thing being broken up. Mm-hmm. If you take another devastating loss, an embarrassing loss in Atlanta.
Frustration, you don't understand what's being asked of you. You don't know how, maybe you're not learning it the right way. It's not delivered the right way. It's you think you're doing it the right way, and it's like, no, you're not doing it the right way.
I'm going out here being embarrassed, and things aren't going well.
So do you think this game is sort of a turning point? Because I'm kind of thinking like they're 3-4, where we kind of thought they would be. They've lost to some really, really good teams. Atlanta might be in that realm of the Steelers, where they're a good team but not elite. If they go out there and lay an egg against Atlanta, to me, then you're done.
I think the Cowboys are more realistically a 3-4 football team than Atlanta being a 5-3 football team. Like I say that back, the Cowboys. If you say Atlanta wins, right? So that makes Atlanta 6-3. Mm-hmm. I think Atlanta is close to being a truer 6-3 football team, and the Cowboys being a more truer team that deserves to be 3-5. Yeah. Does that make any sense? Kinda.
Yeah, I think so. But it's also like.
Do I got to teach it to you again?
Yeah, you might.
Change your delivery this time, Jesse.
Like Washington is going to.
Don't be Jesse from Jersey.
Washington's playing the Giants this weekend, and Philly's hosting Jacksonville. Those are 2 real winnable games. Mm-hmm. Cowboys drop this, they're 3 back of second place. So
not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this is the tipping point game. It's either they still got a shot, maybe they're building, or it's.
Believe what your eyes are showing you, though. You against mediocre to sorry teams, we're competing.
Right.
We're not dominating.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Against great teams, we're getting beat down. Understand?
Right.
That's what Jesse was trying to say.
Thanks, Coach. That's why you need assistance. That's why you need assistance.
Get over here and get in that building.
Yeah.
Get on that side of the
Listen,
building.
that's why you need assistance, because when my message is a little bit complex, some may get it. There's going to be some that are like, I get that. There's going to be something like Nate, like, hey, Coach, hey, give it to me in layman terms.
Yeah.
The way
I'm from Louisiana. Break it way down.
But the way I learned, and Coach found out, Coach Wise and the other coaches, the way I learned is I was one of them guys. I didn't go with the being hurt theory, because if I didn't practice, they knew I was in the game. I was going to be nervous. But if I practiced, I went out there. We were one of the first teams to start walkthroughs. The Dallas Cowboys were one of the first teams to actually start walkthroughs back when Jimmy was here. Yes, I mean now teams would fly out and wrap up the day of the game or whatever. Jess was talking about that the other day, where you had the walkthroughs, but breaking it down, going into classrooms, and then going outside and walking through it, and then coming back into the classroom. I was so grateful of that. I was because
you're like a hands-on.
I
literally.
I went in games. I was 100%. But if I was hurt or something, and gimpy and had to be in the training room, I just had that bewildered look on my face. Like the boys, Nate gonna get through this. I'm like, man, I didn't get enough reps. Yeah. Well, the thing is, that's part of being a professional, is understanding what do you have to do. I didn't have to watch extra film. But if I did went on the field and did it, and then we talked about it once I got back in, I was good. Because 9 times out of 10, I could get it in the first few times on the film. But once I went out there, I got it fully. Regardless of who the player I was playing. The thing that is hurting this team here is you don't have enough veteran guys. And I hope I'm wrong. And one of them confront me over there, that's fine. You don't have enough veteran guys with the power and the pizzazz to lead. Mm-hmm. You just don't. Really? You just don't. As good as Zach Martin has been in the past, as great a man as he's been, he's getting thumped a little bit, Yeah. And the best thing is when you can always say, hey, look at this right guard. See how he's doing that? Everybody's kind of struggling right now. Even Dak. I mean, Dak is your ultimate leader, but it's kind of hard to say, man, you need to be here. And then as soon as they turn on the film, they see you pumping one in there too tight. You see, it's hard right now. So everybody's kind of.
But when I hear Dak say those things, like I close my eyes and I look at it and I'm just like, man, who's the guy that's saying, when practice is ending and they break down and guys are going back in the locker room, who's the guy, who's the Sean Lee of saying, hey, guys, hey, linebackers, hey, before y'all go, we need 30 minutes. I got coach to cut up 25 plays that we need to go over.
Right.
Who is, for us, for me, it was a guy like Patrick Creighton, like, hey, before y'all go, man, let's look at when we got 20 plays that coach cut up that we need to see, we didn't quite get that, or it was Brady James, or it was Keith Brookings, it was guys like that when I close my eyes and I'm thinking, who is that guy? Maybe it's Eric Kendricks, right? But, who is doing it offensively? Is it Dak? Is he pulling those guys? And are those guys listening?
That's the key. Are they listening too?
You know what I mean? Like, you want to talk about leadership? Leadership is being able to say, hey, I got 25 plays that we need to go over for this upcoming week. And you got full attendance without having to go run people down. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Offensive linemen or whoever it is, and if it's receivers or it's backs or whatever, or it's the group. And we used to always have things like on Thursdays for us is when you got with your position group. We would meet up. We would watch film. We would eat. We would fellowship with one another. You know what I mean? Like, guys may go out afterwards, but we took time. If it was hour and a half, 2 hours, we went over and we watched the cut-ups. And I'm not saying that always results in a victory. It does result in you being prepared to go to battle. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Going to battle unprepared is crazy. It doesn't mean, like, being prepared doesn't mean that you're going to win, but it gives you a much better chance at winning if you do. And I just don't know if this group as a whole is willing to do it.
All right, Anthony Maurice, hang in there. We'll get to your call in the last segment. Nothing but phone calls. The rest of the show, 888-855-2297 when we come back on Hanging with the Boys.
How's Wingstop sound? Crispy, juicy classic wings, sauced and tossed in those 11 soul-satisfying flavors. Paired with hand-cut seasoned fries, house-made honey mustard, blue cheese, or signature Wingstop ranch. I think you've heard enough. Get your flavor delivered at wingstop.com.
This is Nate Newton from Hanging with the Boys, and Wingstop is here to bring the flavor to game day as the official wings of the Dallas Cowboys. Order now by downloading the Wingstop app or ordering online at wingstop.com.
Hey Cowboy fans, I'm Dak Prescott, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. But lately, I've been learning a new game, crypto. Sound confusing? Don't worry, even us pros were rookies in crypto once. That's why I trust blockchain.com. They make crypto easy. No confusing jargon, just the tools to help you win.
Prescott keeps it, slides with a first down.
Invest like your icons, where everyone is a rookie in crypto with blockchain.com.
Perfect throw, my goodness. Wow, did he ever thread the needle?
Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys to get started.
Fall is here, and that means football is back, bringing all the delicious game day foods with it. As you prep for all the big games, tailgates, and watch parties, let Yo Quiero be your one-stop destination for all things home gating. Yo Quiero's fresh, flavorful, ready-to-serve guacamole, made with real Hass avocados, will score taste bud touchdowns as you cheer on the Cowboys. Yo Quiero's wide range of mouthwatering and versatile products can be found in your local grocery store's produce or deli section. Grab some today.
Hey, Cowboys fans, a 2024 football season is here, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Cowboys football games or to any other live event, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. The most disruptive idea in ticketing? A ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every day by Jigsaw, the proud dating partner of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's get to the phone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Anthony in Miami, what is up and how do you feel today?
What's up, my dudes? What's up, my dudes? You know how I feel? I feel good. I knew that I would.
And
always, baby.
Anthony has officially given up on the season.
Yeah. Or he's popped a gummy. Or he took a gummy. One or the other. It's Friday.
Hey, long time, fellas. But you know what? It's like everybody's making sense. Everybody, all you guys on the podcast, everybody makes sense. And it's sad. That's the sad part, that everybody's pointing out something with the Cowboys. No matter if it's internal, like in that hard area, you know what I'm saying, or on the field. I can only hope that we move forward, man, and do what we got to do, man, and them guys do the DAC, the DAC DAC. You know what I'm saying? Discipline, accountability, and consistency. I told y'all it's going to hurt us. Told y'all that 2 years ago, and we don't have it. And I'm sad to say that there will be a new coach there, and I hope that coach is creative, innovative, and has a little bit of discipline. So I got 26-20 on this one, man. I'm going to take them on this against Atlanta because Kirk Cousins, we all know if you get to him, what'll happen. So just don't let them extend plays. Just don't do dumb stuff. Don't get penalties and stuff like that. And then on the other side, it's on you. My favorite guy right now, it's on you right now, bro. All $60 million is on you. Take leadership of your team, man, and then don't be the one to hurt us. Other than that, man, I'm good, fellas, man. It's good hearing from y'all, man. Of course, I listen all the time. Don't ever think I don't.
Hold on a minute.
Can I ask one question?
How?
Who? Like, you talking about
On the pressure,
like,
yeah.
on the pressure to Kirk Cousins. Who? Who? Like,
Okay,
I'm an
okay.
owl. Who?
Okay.
Explain it to me in layman's
You
terms.
can. They got professional rushers. They got professional pass rushers, right?
They do not.
All I'm
They
saying,
do
you may
not.
come up with
They do not.
Okay, you may come up with a scheme or something, Jesse. That's all I'm saying. Just if you get the opportunity to get him and get him down and get him rattled a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't rush too wide and leave a gap for Kirk Cousins to run through for 12 yards on a 3rd and 9. Those type of things. Contain him. And you may have a chance, but if you let him extend, it's definitely over. That's 40 points. That's all I'm saying. Hopefully they can get to him. Anybody, also. Somebody.
Thank you, Anthony. Good hearing from you, man.
All right, well, long time no see. I hear you a lot on storyline. Nice to hear you.
Yeah, I do my thing. I told you I'm going to support him. I'm going to support Nick. But y'all my boys. Y'all know me.
Well, we appreciate it, man. Thanks for the call. Good hearing from you. All right, Maurice in Tacoma. Sorry to keep you waiting. How do you feel?
He's been waiting so long, he hung up.
Oh. Yes, he felt.
Sorry.
And then we went to
He should have hung up.
Oh, Chad.
Call back, Maurice.
No, I'm
You're
sorry,
mean.
Maurice.
You're mean.
Maurice, sorry.
That's what you saw.
You scared him off with your challenging.
Sorry, Maurice. Let me give you these can of nuts as an olive branch.
As an olive
sorry.
branch. Anybody else, Chris?
No.
Oh, man.
Hey, but it's good to hear our boy. We're good to hear our boy, though, wasn't
Yeah, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and give our predictions. Chris, who do you have, sir, and what is the score?
And are you going to Magic City?
Ooh.
What's Magic City again? I'm sorry.
Place where you can eat.
Okay, that's good. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
They serve food
See?
there.
They
See?
serve food. It's a
And
restaurant.
No.
It's
I'm
a
doing
restaurant.
something better than Magic
5-star
City.
Michelin.
Going to a soccer game.
He's going to see Messi play.
I'm going to go see Messi play.
She messy. What'd you say?
Whatever gets you off. Magic City or Messi. Whatever it takes.
Hey, when the opportunity presented itself, you got to go, right?
Right.
Absolutely. Every single time.
So
Tip well.
whatever.
Take all that candy you earned last night with you.
Yeah, right, yeah, because that's all I'll be living off of for the next 3 years. I'm sleeping on your couch. I'm going to go, man, I really want to pick the Cowboys.
Every show, every
do
Friday
it.
at this
Do it.
time, we
Do
ask
it.
for, and no one ever has their score ready.
Do it.
I'm ready. Let's go 28-14.
What?
Cowboys.
No way.
Yes, sir. Where'd he go, baby?
What about what's Jazz got?
She got nothing because she ain't in here.
Oh, man. All right, Kurt.
I picked the Cowboys to win this game before the season, but
we are
have changed.
7 games into the season now, sir.
Yeah, so they're not showing us. They got to show us. So I'm going Falcons.
Come on,
probably
Kurt.
33-24.
33-24. Nate.
We win by half point, man.
How many?
Half point.
Half a point.
Yeah.
Nate, Cowboys by 1/2 of a point.
Yes, sir. We got them.
Jazz and Josh are no shows this week. Jesse, the voice of reason.
Here's my stat.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Your
we need
stat.
that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
If I didn't watch the game at all, and I came in from outer space.
That's right. That's right.
And I looked at the line.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it says that Kyle Pitts has more than 75 receiving yards.
Kyle Pitts.
I knew the Cowboys lost.
Pitts more than 75 receiving yards. Okay, that's the stat.
Only stat that I need to know.
So you got to shut down Kyle Pitts as your key to the game.
But you also have to shut down Nick London,
Bijan Robinson, Kirk Cousins,
and Darryl Mooney. I got the Falcons.
Cowboys.
No. Falcons.
Cowboys.
Real the
30.
quickness.
Falcons
Cowboys.
30.
Who?
Cowboys 17.
30. Cowboys 30.
Cowboys 17.
Falcons 17.
I'm going to go similar.
You heard it. You wrote it down wrong.
I'm writing down Cowboys 30. I mean,
Cowboys
Falcons 30.
Cowboys 30.
Cowboys
30.
23.
Cowboys 30.
I think they're going to score.
I got both of y'all.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Several field goals and 2 touchdowns. 3 field goals and 2 touchdowns. That's what I got him doing.
Speaking of field goals, the verdict came in from our boy being at jury duty. 65 years they handed down.
Yeah.
65 years that they handed down.
Pretty serious.
Yeah.
What was it? It was a domestic
strangulation.
Domestic assault.
Yeah, felony. 65
Have our
years.
kicker kicked the 65-yarder?
I'm sure he has, right?
I
think he's tied for 66, right? He has 166.
I saw his longest in his career is 65.
65?
That's why they just say, hey, man, I'm going to give you what I kicked.
There you go. I'm going to give you my best.
Yeah.
65.
I saw a meme today said, what is the most disappointing aspect of the Cowboys game or, the Cowboys this season? It said, I'm going to have to go with Brandon Aubrey because he should be kicking 85-yard field goals to be helping this offense out. Most disappointing
And to
part.
think, the one guy who's been your best player didn't really even want to play football. He was at the crib. His old
wife
lady,
talking
his
to
old lady
him.
was like,
You could do that.
You could do that. Especially for those guys.
Do you know how many?
They didn't catch
Do you know how many guys probably got inspired by that have no business? It's like your friends talking to you and going on like American Idol. You can do that. You can sing, and then you get up there and you wind up being in the director's cuts of just terrible people.
Yeah.
Baby, you could go do that. I'll get off the couch and go send in my scout tape.
For everyone Aubreys, it's a lot of those that was like, baby, that was a bad idea.
You have no idea. Y'all probably still get them. How many people would send in their tape wanting us to get it over to the scouting department because they played high school and D3 football? Yes, get this in front of somebody.
The other day from some guy.
I get voicemail sometime.
Do you?
Because there's 2 beams in here. Think about that.
Are y'all related?
Yes.
I think we should still do a segment.
What kin is he to you? Uncle?
Stop, man.
I'm just going along with Jess. I'm just playing along with Jess.
I think we should do a segment where we get a hold of the voicemails after game days and play them live on the air.
I could
we could do that.
We could bring some emails down.
Hey, we could do that.
Could we do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
Let's do that. See if we can get a hold of some good ones after a good old Cowboy loss would probably be the best.
Because remember that dude used to be
Hey, Kurt.
Remember that dude used to be
Hey,
the
Kurt,
coach?
do me a favor. Can you do me one thing? Just give out your phone number.
Sure.
We'll tweet it out. Nate'll put it on X. Hey, that's some old man stuff Nate would actually do by accident.
By accident? Oh, yeah.
I thought I was texting y'all. Wait a minute. I tweeted. I X'd that.
Call Kurt. He won't pick up. He never picks up. He'll just leave a message on his voicemail.
Nate be like,
how
hey,
quick
no,
would your
working. I'm
voicemail
working.
fill
I'm
up
working.
after a game?
I'm working, dog. Big dog, I'm working. I'm going to call you back. All right, fellas. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, that ain't good. Derek just walked outside the show. He's looking at
We are
us.
all sorry.
We're
all sorry.
The number one podcast.
Whatever.
It's Jesse. It's ex-Jesse.
We don't know what we did, but we
It's
apologize.
Jesse. Already got out.
It be your own people. It be your listen.
Selling them out.
When you the number one show on the net.
Hey, come on in and tell us congratulations.
Chris said it.
Come on in and tell us congratulations.
Look, Nate's going to put him on the mic.
30 years. Tell us
Hey,
congratulations.
come on in.
Congratulations.
Boss man.
I was just walking by and I heard your voice. I was like, I want to come by and say hi to Shannon. That was the whole reason. That was the only reason I stopped by. Y'all weren't in any kind of trouble. Like I'd have
hi,
texted
Derek.
you if you were in trouble.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, when your show's up, just come on
come
office
holler
right
at me.
there. Come on
I
out
didn't
here.
talk to you for a second, but nah, y'all good.
Hey, man, we number one.
You're not.
We got some bad numbers.
I mean, but in your own minds, that's okay. I want you to keep working towards
Chris
number
Dean
one.
does the numbers. Him and Joseph.
I look at the numbers every week. Y'all got a little ways to go before y'all get to the break. Like that still is the standard. And so,
Chris, quit giving us bad information, man.
I don't know what he's looking at, but that ain't true.
I mean, it's election week. There's all kind of bad
There's
information
bad
out
polls
there.
out there. Yeah, I wouldn't trust a poll these days. But hey, y'all keep working, man. Y'all
We
keep
are,
working. Y'all
every
doing
day.
a good job. Y'all keep working. If
Who's
you
the
work at it,
number one
maybe at some point in the
YouTube
distant future.
viewers. Who's the number one YouTube?
So now you're starting to parse it. I'm just talking about overall. I don't know about YouTube. Maybe
Bro, we
YouTube,
so
y'all
far
know.
up there, so that brings us over you. So I'm sorry, Coach. Sorry, man.
All right. All I know is the
What would
cumulative.
you do, what type of teaching as a teacher? What would you do to help the Cowboys teaching wise and helping?
Well, I don't even know what you talking. What are you talking about?
You're a teacher, right?
Am I a teacher?
Yes.
No.
You don't teach your people under you. You're not a head coach.
No, I'm a coach. I'm not a teacher.
But you don't.
I do a little.
But coaching is teaching,
Yeah,
right? Teaching is coaching.
We had it. We
actually on the air here?
We are.
Unfortunately, we are.
I know what y'all numbers are. What they are.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Like people want to know what's going on with the Atlanta Falcons. What are y'all?
We've been through that.
We already got that. It didn't take long.
That was easy.
Good or bad?
Can't shut down this guy. Can't shut down this guy. Definitely can't shut this guy down.
But Anthony said we'll get to the quarterback.
Put some motion in.
Right.
Get pressure Kirk Cousins.
All I know
Put
is
some motion in
that
your
boy
offense.
Bijan he's the truth.
That's your guy.
Hey, I'm telling you.
You've been watching him a while, hadn't you?
Yeah. Man,
It's going to be hard to handle this week.
Yeah, it's
Just
gonna be a
right
challenge.
up the middle.
And Algier ain't gonna be easy.
No,
so
he's
good luck with
special.
that. Yeah.
Well,
Coach,
thanks for stopping by.
I knew you wore glasses, man.
Hey, you know what that is?
Yeah.
That's
Wisdom.
age.
Wisdom.
I woke up one day and was like, I can't see my phone.
Right.
I woke up one day about 3 times in the middle of the night and was like, and that's how I knew I was old because it didn't stop after that. Now it's
That's every night. Yeah.
every single night. So you'll get there in a couple of years, Jesse.
Jesse probably already there.
Trust me.
I see the grades coming through.
You see him?
I see the grades
If I
coming
take his
through.
hat off, it's up there.
Yeah, I see
Y'all
the grades
stressing
coming
me.
through. Right.
Y'all stressing me.
All right, fellas. Good seeing y'all. Derek, thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure.
Absolutely. Anytime.
Nate, good seeing you. Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Jazz, Josh, thanks for keeping him company. We'll be back
now.
Monday. Victory Monday.
We number one. Don't let him
Victory
fool y'all.
Monday.
We are
Hanging
number
with the
one.
boys.
Don't let him fool y'all. We are number one.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this,